Let's get back to that breaking news now in Volusia County, where Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood is getting ready to speak about a deputy-involved shooting.
At about 4:15 this afternoon, we responded to a call for a suspicious male here at the racetrack on Saxon Boulevard in Deltona. Deputies arrive on scene. One deputy arrives first. He goes into the men's room where he encounters a Hispanic male who was at the sink, and it appears from what is on the sink that he was there's some type of heroin and fentanyl on the sink. The deputy makes contact with him and orders him to get down on his knees to handcuff him. He resists the deputy. Eventually, the deputy gets him down on one knee when the second deputy arrives on scene. As they go to pull his second hand behind his back and handcuff him, the fight is on. The second deputy that arrived on scene pulls out his taser and attempts to taser the subject. During the struggle, the suspect gains control of the taser, which causes that deputy to then react with deadly force and fire shots and kills the male inside of the bathroom. We have not positively identified the person that we shot yet. The deputies have not been injured. And the deputy who fired is on administrative leave, which is per our policy. We are interviewing the other deputy that was there, obviously reviewing body camera video, store video, and we're trying to piece this together. So everything that I'm telling you now is what we know preliminarily. There's nothing concrete that you can hang your hat on. This is evolving as I speak.
Do you know the condition of the suspect?
Suspect is dead.
Well, you're not identifying the suspect. Can you tell us if he had a criminal history or what you know about it?
I can't answer that yet. We have a tentative ID on him. We have not positively 100% identified him. I can tell you that in the bathroom, there were needles, I believe, and there is what we believe to be heroin and fentanyl. And the call came out that he had been acting suspicious in the store and was in the bathroom for over 90 minutes.
Did that call come from an employee or did someone?
We believe that call came from someone inside the store.
Sheriff, can you tell us, was it the deputy that had the taser taken away from him that fired the fatal shot?
Yes, ma'am. The deputy that had his taser taken fired the fatal shots.
Are both deputies on leave?
No.
Just the one.
Just the deputy that used his firearm, which is per policy.
Tell us about the deputy that's on leave. How long has he been with the department, that sort of thing?
That's a good question. I don't have that. I don't have that yet.
Can you release his name?
We will tomorrow, which is our standard procedure, 24 hours after the incident.
Another member to anyone who engages a deputy in your court?
Yeah, I think this goes back to the opioid epidemic here. Clearly, you have somebody that was not, in my opinion, from what I saw, was not in their right frame of mind and decided for whatever reason they were not going to go to jail and they were going to fight to get away. And once he gained control of the deputy's taser, I mean, that's the way we're trained. When that guy gets control of that taser, he now can incapacitate, the deputy who was wrestling with him or the first deputy on scene, get a hold of his firearm. I mean, it becomes a deadly force situation.
But to your point, it was also near customers, near salespeople.
Well, you're right. You're in a active, live business. If he gets control of one of those deputies' firearms, and now he's out on the store on the loose with 14 rounds, we have a problem. And again, he's given orders by the first deputy on the scene, must tell him 15 times, sir, I'm placing you under arrest. There's no sense in resisting. Please put your hands behind your back. And the victim in this case is Hispanic, so they're conversing in Spanish. So not only is he giving commands in Spanish, he's giving commands in English. And he does get him down on the one knee. He does get one handcuff on him when the second deputy comes in with his taser drawn, and they try to get that second hand behind his back, and that's when all hell breaks loose inside of the bathroom.
Did the suspect say?
All right, you've been listening to Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood explain the details of a deputy-involved shooting that went down earlier today.
He's telling us no deputies were hurt in this. The suspect in this situation is dead. They do not have an ID on him yet. And News 6 reporter Eric Sandoval is there on the scene and will continue to bring you more information tonight at 11, of course, on clickorlando.com.